Hello, my loves. Welcome. I am bringing you a general reading for the collective of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Not date or time specific. I trust that whenever you come upon it, if it speaks to you, it may be your message at that time. If you're here as a cross watcher, the message may come through directly for you, so welcome. If you're new to the channel, also welcome. I hope if you enjoy the reading, you'll consider joining us here by subscribing. In Virgo, we did it. We hit 50,000 subscribers, so thank you to those of you who have been riding with me from the beginning or just jumped on a week ago. Every subscription, every thumbs up, every push of that button to subscribe really does help me get my message out to more people, and I can't thank you enough for that. So I know I don't want to cry, but I'm happy about that. So thank you. So even though this is not a date or time specific reading, there are things going on in the cosmos. I like to let you be aware of it. The first thing is we had two of the personal planets already moved signs. So remember I said in our last reading that Mercury, Mars, and Venus were all in signs that they rule. Very happy and content there. The month of July, they all move almost all at the same time, which can be a little unnerving and destabilizing. So let me help you roll with it. First of all, Mars, which was in Aries. I don't know if you've been feeling all the power and momentum lately for the past several weeks, but that's now over. He has moved into Taurus, which is a lot more grounded, doesn't take action until everything has been sorted through, right? A little stubborn energy, slower moving energy. So Mars, which rules our body, which rules our action taking, our decision making, has now downshifted into Taurus. That's part number one. On the same day, practically at the same time, Mercury moved out of his beloved Gemini and into watery Cancer. So our emotions are riding a little bit high when it comes to communication, to our thoughts, to our perceptions, clouding up, making some decision making when we have to use logic and reasoning a little bit difficult to sort through, right? And Cancerian energy is lovely. We're in Cancer season, but there is a self-protective quality about that, right? Cancerians very emotional, but none too happy to be vulnerable about it, right? So very selective with whom they share their emotions. So just put that into now your whole communications frame, and you've got what we're dealing with Mercury in a water sign. Venus is going to move signs later in the month, so I'll talk about that when we get to it. And we just went through the first quarter moon, so we're halfway between the new and full moon in Capricorn. I think it's on the 14th. Think. I'll do a reading for it anyway. Okay, let's go. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I'm pulling one oracle card just to kick off the reading. Virgo. My gosh, what is going on with all of us? I'm a Virgo too, and I've been in this energy. You get the grief card here, and even the morning musing felt like there was a grief theme to it. Tears are what happen when the ice in the heart melts. So is that what's happening? Is our heart melting a bit as we kind of thaw out and experience the raw emotion? Perhaps. We'll see. There's been any ice in the heart and it's melting and you're feeling tender, it is a season for that, Cancerian season, and Mercury in Cancer might make all of those thoughts and perceptions very highly emotionally charged. So let's see what the message is here, Virgo. I'm doing the split spread, and I will walk you through it, and then I'll clarify. Card on the bottom, Five of Pentacles. There it is. I mean, this is a grief card. The next card out is the Strength card. So it feels to me like there's some sense of abandonment, some sense of instability, not able to access the warmth of the connection no matter how hard you try. So there could be a sense of like a loss of confidence in the situation, that you'll be able to overcome it. The Strength card is there to tell you that you can, but I'm not sure you're feeling it, especially because we have the Grief card. So all this is saying is get in touch with your emotions. If you're feeling weepy, go with it. That's just the energy passing through you, okay? It's always important to know that. We are souls having a human experience, and emotions sort of tell us where we are at any given moment, but we're a vessel, and it passes through. And the next day, you won't be sitting in grief. You'll have given it some thought, and you'll be able to process a little more. So I'm just trying to do a little coaching here since we kicked off with some challenging energy. So I'm saying this is you, Virgo. Could be the other way around, especially if you're here as a cross watcher. So let's start with your person. They're showing up in the energy of the Ten of Pentacles. This is their consideration of the future, stability, abundance, life partnership, all that sort of stuff. And yeah, their present experience of the connection with you is this Page of Cups. They may be feeling very emotional themselves. The Page of Cups is a message of love or apology. So there could be some, and it's a sincere message. So it could be that they're contemplating offering a message, something that speaks to the future, or a decision that they made based on some information. This Ace of Swords is like the truth that they will have to tell. Ace of Swords. In the past, here you are, Virgo, a Hermit. So this could be your energy if you're here as the Virgo. But it could also be that this person sort of went off the grid a little bit, and now they're kind of resurfacing to speak to it in a sensitive, caring, compassionate way. We'll see. Could have something to do with their future. You're showing up here in the Page of Swords. I need info. I love this. This Page of Swords, right? If you're going to give me a message, make sure you're speaking truth, is what I hear Virgo say. But the Page of Swords is also the spy or detective of the tarot. So it's not just a message coming in. It's you're seeking the information, right? Here you are, smack in the middle of the reading. What's your present experience of this connection? You're on your own. You're on your own. Now, are you doing well for yourself? Damn straight. Nine of Pentacles, very empowered, very capable of attracting to them everything they desire, all their creature comforts, everything's in their place. You know, Virgo, everything's lined up, color-coded, alphabetized, right? We've got a method to our freaking madness, and we're okay with that. But I'm feeling like in this case, this Nine of Pentacles is like coming through with that sense of I'm really on my own here in this connection. In the past, lovers, beautiful. You made a choice. You chose the connection at soul level. Could have been a reunion, but I'm feeling like there wasn't. I feel like somebody here left the building. I believe I said those exact words in the morning musing for the channel members and those of you who have opted into the all access pass. You get the access to the morning musings as well. And for those who are curious, there are links below. It says new subscription to the extendeds. Now, going to the future, Virgo, Six of Wands, making peace. There could be a triumphant return, but regardless if it's a return, it feels to me like there may be a coming to terms with it's almost like you've been to battle and you'll come out on the other side with a win-win outcome here. I'm feeling some truth may set you free and may help offer a little bit of reconciliation between the twins, between the soulmates. So there may be a healing coming. I'm seeing the Six of Wands part, but I'm almost feeling the healing coming after that. All right, so let's start with the Ten of Pentacles. Three of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Empress. I almost have no words. So Virgo, we're still on the storyline that's been playing out for what feels like forever for you. For those of you who are dealing with someone who is committed elsewhere, whether they are married or whether they are in a long-term connection or whether they are dealing with an ex where there's a lot of obligation built up, I feel like you've been dealing with this forever. So this person is showing up acknowledging the third party. This here, Queen of Pentacles, represents the wife or the person that they're committed to, regardless of gender. It doesn't matter. And there you are, Divine Feminine. So this person is in consideration of their future, but they know it's a bit of a conundrum. There are two players here. I don't mean players. You know what I mean. There are two people attached to this person. You're one of them. I know. Okay, so let's look at the Hermit. In the past. Yeah. Wow. So I feel this is, in the past, this person knows you were none too happy. You're the one that kind of split the scene. This was a powerful card. This morning it was the Anchor card, right? You felt played, betrayed. The Five of Swords, right? This person knew you were the love of their life. But something went very, very wrong. And I think you felt some measure of defeat. And you took off. You retreated. You went silent. And that's the point where your solitary journey began, which is why you're in the Nine of Pentacles energy. So I feel like this person, there was sabotage involved, maybe some half-truths, or it just feels like you were set up for a fall. And I'm saying you on this side. I feel this is the Virgo, and that's what's showing up in this person's past. Here you are. And I feel like as a result of a third party, you're the one that got cut out, Five of Swords, even though you are the love of their life. Right? Because look what's underneath. You know that saying, drunk speaks truth? Well, in tarot, bottom of the deck speaks truth. What comes from underneath is what's going on behind the scenes or floating around in someone's psyche. It's where the truth lives. Page of Cups. Oh my gosh. They believe in time. They're going to have an opportunity to come in with an apology. It's just a matter of time, divine time, and they'll take that step forward when the time is right. They do want to start over. I feel like this Page of Pentacles, yes, there's something new to be learned, but the pages are also beginning, like fresh start energy, right? Something new to be learned by the Page of Swords, some new truth, right? Page of Cups, some new emotion. It's all fresh energy. So I feel as if that Page of Pentacles underneath represents like a starting fresh, coming in divine time with a message of love or apology. I feel like they want to make an apology. I don't know how conscious they are of it, but it feels like what's coming from the top of the deck is, I'm ready to make that move, Chariot, but I'm not sure about the timing. I'm going to leave it up to divine time. And when that time arrives, I'll take that step. I'll make that offer clear. And then in the future, we have the Ace of Swords. Yes. They're coming in with this truth. They're having this epiphany. Ace of Swords, a divine gift from spirit of insight, knowledge, an aha moment. They want to come in with their heart wide open, nothing to hide, and almost like the message is, I don't know if my Virgo is ready for this. Two of Pentacles. So this person, while they see the truth for what it is, while they want to come in and make this offer, there's a stalling tactic with the Two of Pentacles, right? And we have another stalling tactic in essence because of the Wheel of Fortune, that this person doesn't want to go up against divine law and order. And the same thing here. I'll know when the time is right. And that's why I'm moving super slowly. But the good news is with the Knight of Pentacles underneath, that this person in their unconscious awareness knows they have to get it right. They have to set the intention. They have to be conscious. They have to proceed with caution. They have to cross every T, dot every I. This is an important energy because what I see here is someone who's coming to terms with a lot of emotions. So I'd be more worried if I saw Knight of Wands, right? Knight of Swords. They're not going to stay, because they're acting on impulse. This feels like they're grounding the emotions deep within, which is a better thing to do, quite frankly, given the situation. And they may stall for time. They may assess realities on the ground and try to sort out if you would even open the door or answer the email or reply to the text. Fill in the blank. Page of Swords for you here. There's something that you clearly can't see. There's something that's hidden. I feel it's like the Page of Swords is, you're sleuthing. You're looking for information for what's hidden, and it's kind of triggering you a little bit. And it may be around like, what now? What direction do I head now? Once I get this information, how does that change the direction? How does that change the plan? Does it even change the plan? And the Seven of Wands underneath suggests there may be some resistance to learning this information. There may be some defensive energy that's underneath. Like the Page of Swords wants the information, but then doesn't want to take it in. Okay? Right? It's like, tell me, don't tell me. It just feels, I can relate to it, by the way. All right, so let's look at the lovers in the past. Yeah. So back then, whenever that was, you had to move away from some drama, trauma, tragedy here based on some information you got, a message you got, something came in. Underneath, you went into temperance energy. This was powerful this morning as well, right? You kind of decided, like, I'm just going to be here. I'm in the background now, and I'm just going to wait this out and give all this energy time to come into flow and balance. It's self-control. It's restraint. It's really good energy. And there's wisdom with that temperance card as well. It's like almost as if you knew you had to flee the scene because of this Five of Swords. That was your Page of Swords moment, right? Something became very obvious to you, whether it was a message that came in or something you kind of scoped out, and you knew you had to lie low. Lay low, lie low. You know what I'm trying to say. Nine of Pentacles, present experience of the connection. This is your card, Virgo. Whoa. Yeah, I feel like you're waiting for some communication. You're doing your own thing. You're waiting for some communication about this Queen of Wands. I don't think that's you. I think that's third party. I think that is the karmic energy that's kind of been haunting your connection for a long time here. Virgo, if you're new to this channel and you're like, there's no third party, I'm not giving you new information, then that part of the reading does not apply. That's all. But I'm feeling like that's what's happening, that a conversation is what you're after, like you're trying to figure out, Page of Swords, what's going on behind the scenes that I can't see, Moon, right? And now you're just in this sort of doing your own thing, but wanting and waiting for some kind of communication to come in around the energy of the Queen of Wands, who is where I feel the sabotage came in the past. Are you following me? Someone say yes, following. I know, because I'm kind of jumping all around. So let's see in the future, Six of Wands. Can't make it up, guys. Hello, Leo. Yes, overcoming the obstacle, overcoming the tower. Wow. I feel like, I don't think the tower is going to happen. I feel like that's what's being overcome. Well, let me shift that a little bit. The tower could be like a, oh my God, I can't even believe this kind of a thing. It doesn't have to be destruction, although that's how it came out this morning. And what was clarifying it was a Seven of Pentacles, right? After all the time you put in and as long as you've waited, it may not be forthcoming. It may kind of crash and burn is sort of what came through this morning. I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing an opportunity to overcome whatever is in the way. What your eyes your eyes fly open with this tower, and I feel like it restores your hope and faith. I feel like it restores your hope and faith. Which, Virgo, lately, there hasn't been a lot of that on reserve for you guys. Those of you dealing with Leo, please watch the Leo reading. It was all about, losing hope for a feminine. So, of whatever sign. So I'm just feeling like there's some sort of opportunity for reconciliation, and it kind of blows your mind. It's a little bit of shock and awe in a good way, and it really restores your confidence and hope. Here's the shock, here's the confidence and hope. So, you could learn about, right? Page of Swords, that tower could be related to your person and the one that they're connected to. It could be anything. It depends on your storyline. It's a general reading. Take it as it applies. But I feel it will sort of restore your confidence in the ability of this connection to kind of overcome stuff, right? Because that's where you're taking the hit right now. But that's about to change. I love this. Okay, so before I tell you the energies that came through astrologically, I do have an extended for this. There is a link in the first sentence below, in the description box below, and I'm using this same spread. I'll pull all the cards up, push them all up, and then I'll pull cards for the two of you together. And we'll look at what you're working through together. What might be the challenge? What might be the benefit? What might be the opportunity together? I'll get cards for messages to and from each other. What are you communicating at 5D? What do they want you to know? Vice versa. A card from Spirit of the Universe with some guidance or advice. Could be a warning. You never know. Hidden energies. What's going on behind the scenes you don't know but probably should. And opportunities or outcome going forward. So, and some oracle. So it's a pretty good spread. And the links below. Here's who showed up. We have this Strength card is out twice. That's Leo. We have Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Empress, Taurus, and Libra. That's a card of Venus. Hermit is Virgo. Chariot is Cancerian energy. The Wheel of Fortune is Sagittarius. It's actually Jupiter. I say the signs instead of the planets because it's a little easier. The Moon is Pisces. The Lovers is Gemini. Temperance is more Sagittarian energy. Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. More Leo, Aries in the Tower, and Aquarius in the Star. I know. Let the tears fall if they need to fall, right? But I feel I'm seeing a shift in energy going forward, and some truths may be revealed that make it quite a shocking moment of discovery and an improved outlook for you. Okay? The link to the extended is below. I'll see you there in a second. Bye for now.